Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikita and I bring useful tips and tricks that can help you take a step closer to the industry. In the previous video, I shared what 1% top TPGM resumes look like. So, if you missed watching that video, I'll be sharing the link in the description below. Go watch that video after this video. In today's video, I'm going to answer one of the most commonly asked questions. How do I prepare for a TPM journey? Specifically, if I come from a software engineering background or if I come from a non-technical background. My LinkedIn messages and then my comment sections get filled with these type of questions. So I thought I would just do a detailed video today talking more about it. I'm going to share exciting tips whether you come from a project management background without any technical understanding, or may you come from a software developer background, or maybe you come from a very non-technical world and you are interested towards becoming a TPGM. Now, firstly, let me tell you that if you want to become something, it means that's your destination. Now, imagine if you were to travel to a destination from your home, you may travel via road, via air, or via railways, or you may choose waterways as well. But the destination remains the same, which means whatever route you take, you would be still aiming for the same destination. Now, for some of you, it may take longer to reach the same destination. For some of you, it may be faster because you're starting from a closer point to the destination, or maybe because you had a faster mode of communicating. So, what I want to tell you here is, regardless the position you start from, the background you come from, the destination remains the same. So, it's very important to understand what is the destination. Where exactly are you heading towards? So if your destination here is a TPGM role, then try to understand what technical program managers do and what kind of skill sets you have. And based on that, do a skill set gap analysis based on what skill sets you currently have and the skill sets that you are aiming for. But let me come into today's topic now, telling you more about if you come from a software engineer background, then how do you navigate to a TPM role? If you come from a project manager's background without any technical understanding, then still how do you navigate to a TPGM role? Or maybe you come from a completely non-technical background, how do you navigate to a TPGM role? So first things first, for a software developer, it's great that you understand the technical side of things. You have also maybe experienced working closely with TPM. So day in and out, maybe you have an understanding what TPMs generally do on a day-to-day basis. What you would be doing is trying to step in their shoes if your organization doesn't have a TPM, and then trying to fill in that gap to get an understanding of what a technical program manager does. So now that you understand system designs, now that you understand coding side of things, what you need to prepare for is the agile methodology, the scrum methodology, project management, program management concepts, and that includes stakeholder management, communications, relationship management, business impact decision making. All of these come on the program management and the business delivery side of things, apart from the technical skills that you have as a software engineer. To become a technical program manager, you may not have necessarily worked as a software engineer, but as long as you understand the coding side of things, you're able to decode those system designs and participate in the technical discussions to make the right trade-offs to ensure the project delivery is taken care of, you are good to go. Now, the second part is where you are a project manager, but you work on completely non-technical program management or project management. In this particular side of things, the pros are you already understand program management and project management. All you need to fill the gap is on the technical understanding side of things. So try to learn more about system designs, try to understand how large scale systems are designed, how they operate, what are those commonly used technical concepts, and also brush up a little bit on the programming side of things. Pick any language, maybe Python or any other language that you would like, and based on that, just brush up your skills to an extent that you're able to make the conversation with a software engineer or a senior technical executive with whom you will be driving the business decisions of the project. Now, thirdly, if you come from a non-technical background, and this is one of the most commonly asked question for me in my DMs, then what you need to do is you need to fill the gap from the tech side of things as well as the program and project management side of things. So for the technical understanding, like I told, for folks who come from a project management but non-tech project management background, the same applies for you. Brush up your skills, understand how different softwares are designed, developed, and launched and executed. Learn some of the most famous software development methodologies, and then also learn more about program management and project management. It would be nice if you can actually understand how different project management tools are used, and then also understand how program management works in general. The difference between program and project management is, in program management you will be handling multiple projects at the same time. Now, the pros of coming from a non-tech background is, maybe you've already come from a customer relationship manager background, or maybe you have already worked as an operations manager. So it's easier for you to understand and communicate and relate with how customers or end users interact and how you can influence them without being authoritative. But you need to brush up on is the technical skills and the program and project management skills. All right. I hope I have given you enough details to get started and prepare your checklist to becoming a technical program manager. But if you need help on any of these topics, if you want me to make even more detailed videos covering any of these topics, I would be happy to do so. Please drop a comment in the comment section below, and I will definitely plan a detailed video in my upcoming video series. But until then, I hope you've liked this video already, you've shared this with as many folks who can benefit from this content, and you have subscribed to my channel. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.